Everyone from Andre's Gymnastics, we hope you all are staying safe and well during this time, and we miss you all so much. We thought that we might put together some videos for you so that you can follow along and stay active during this time. So let's get stuck into it. Hi guys, we've got Coach Maddy here.
Hi.
And we're going to work on our 5 to 8-year-old recreation gymnasts now. So we're going to start with a warm-up game by touching different colours with different body parts and coming to sit back down as quickly as you can. So first one is we're going to touch 3 red things with your nose. Off you go. Go around the space. And we want to make sure that we have a parent watching us while we do all these activities. And now we're going to touch 4 blue things with your elbow. Touch 4 blue things with your elbow. Nice and fast. Make sure you're being careful not to touch anything too hard. And 4. Awesome. All right, now we're going to touch 5 white things with your bottom. So gently touch it with your bottom. See what you can find around the house, but don't go too far. Awesome! All right, now we can go grab a quick drink of water and we'll start with our warm-up stretches. Okay guys, so now we're going to do our running on the spot. So running, nice and fast, 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 fast. Dinosaurs catching you, quick, quick, quick. And knees nice and high. So try and get them up as high to your belly as you can. And now kicking your heels back, kicking your bottom. And running with straight legs in front like a robot. And try to point your toes each time you kick them forward. And stop. Cool, now we're going to do our jumping. So you're going to do tuck, star, jump. So you're going to try and touch your knees and star, tuck, star. Awesome. If this is too tricky, you can break them up. You can do just a tuck jump to motorbike, and you can do just a star jump and do it like that. Tuck, star. Cool. Now we're going to work on our split jumps, our scissors. So you're going to jump, split your legs, and join them back together. Good. And try with the other foot. Split together. And if you can, we're going to try and join them in. So split, split. Good work. So always bouncing on your toes and keeping nice strong legs. Now we're going to do our jump and turn. So you're going to jump, swing your arms up to your ears and turn half a turn. Nice. And try again, half a turn. Good motorbike. And see if you can do a full turn. So make sure you have lots of space around you. So looking at a spot in front and big jump and freeze. Good. And you can try another couple of those on your own. Good work. And now we're going to go into our angry cat. So hands down on the ground and making sure you're pushing your back up really strong. This is a strong shape for our handstands. And happy cat. So arching, keep your arms straight, fingers flat on the ground. And angry. And disco cat, wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Awesome, so pushing into your angry cat again. And we're going to push up onto our feet for our front support. So strong body. And you're going to turn your hand and we're going to roll over into a rear support. Keep your hips off the ground, belly up to the roof and turn back. And keeping it really strong and relax. You can roll your wrists around. Awesome. Now try your front support again and you're going to try and lift one foot up, one hand up. So lifting, so opposite hand, opposite foot. Whoa. And other way, good work. Cool. And if this is too hard, you can also try and do it on your knees. So if you want to go onto your knees and lifting one foot, one hand to get that balance. Good job. All right, try 5 bunny hops. So hands down and 5 bunny hops. So you want to try and make sure you're landing really quietly, flat fingers on the ground. Good. And make sure you don't punch a hole through the ground with a really hard landing. So don't bang on the ground. All right, give your hands a little shake. Roll them around. Awesome, we're going to work on our candles now. So lifting up, Squeeze your feet together, point your toes to the roof, and you want to try and make sure your toes aren't bending past your nose. So keeping it up to the roof. And coming down. Good work. All right, we're going to sit now straddle. So legs out, pointed toes, straight knees, and reaching over to one side. So make sure your knees are on the ground, pointing those toes, stretching as far as you can. You want to feel it stretching, you don't want it to be hurting too much. And reaching up, and other side. Point your toes. And reaching up, and stretching down the middle. Good, try and get your nose on the ground. If you can't go that far, that's fine. And now, sitting up, elbows on the ground, yeah. And sitting up, L-sit, squeeze, and reaching down to pike. And if it's too easy, try and get your elbows to go down to the ground. If it's not too easy, just go as far as you can. And go back up to L-sit, squeeze, and pike. And if you want to make it harder, you can flex your toes. So lift your toes up to get extra stretch. And going into your butterfly. And gentle flaps. And squish your legs down. And try and touch your nose to your toes. Hold your breath. And relax. Good job, guys. Now we're going to do a bridge. So you can do this on a pillow if you want, or you can do this without a pillow, but make sure you've got carpet, not hard floor underneath you. So pushing up. Yep. And coming down. And always make sure you do some rock and rolls afterwards. We want to stretch our back out the other way. And you can do another one. If this is too hard, I want you to try a crab shape, a table shape. So putting your hands down and pushing your belly up as high as you can. So we get those strong arms and strong legs. Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to have a little break. You can go grab a quick drink of water. Awesome. All right, guys, so we're going to work on our handstands now. So we're going to go to a couch or a chair. Just got to ask mum or dad permission if you can use one. And you're going to put your hands down on the ground. And you're going to go into front support on that couch. And make sure you're keeping those angry cat arms, strong arms. And then you're going to walk your hands in, getting your bottom nice and high, keeping that back straight, holding it strong, and walking back out. Keep that strong body and relax. Give your hands a little shake. And we're going to go again. We're going to add something to it this time. So you're going to go up on your front support, walk your hands in, and we're going to march on our hands. So march. If it's too hard to march on your hands out here, you can walk back out to front support and march on your hands here. And relax. Give your hands a shake. Roll them around. Cool. Okay, now we're going to go front support again. We're going to walk into your handstand shape. So walk it in. And we're going to lift one foot up. Don't lift it too high. Just want to be a nice, strong shape. If you go too high, we might go over. And swap legs. Point your toes. Strong arms. And relax. Coming down. Give your hands a shake. Cool. So now we can move onto a wall with these if you're allowed to. So you can do your walking your feet up the wall. So ask permission before you do it. And we're going to walk up, not kick up into a wall. We don't want to go through the wall. So you're going to walk it up and you can hold. And then you can also march on your hands. Try to do 10 marches. If you can't get 10, that's fine. 5 or 3. And then walk down and give your hands a shake. Cool. All right, we're going to move on to doing our scorpion kicks on the ground. So make sure you've got lots of space on the floor, arms up to start, and one foot in front, a good lunge, and a little scorpion kick moving forward, or a dog with a broken leg it's called. And we'll go back. So arms up strong, and a good lunge, and kicking one leg up. Big split with your legs as you go. Cool. Now we're going to try and do an L handstand. So you're going to stretch up tall, a good lunge to start, and then stretch, kick, and land in your lunge. And stretch. Good. And try again. So lunge, kick, and land. So don't go over, just little kicks up. Give your hands a shake. You can try a few more of those if that's at your level. If you have done handstands before, you can try a handstand. So kicking up, a handstand snap, and landing back in that lunge, always in your lunge, and stretch. We'll try one more, so don't go over, just a little kick and land. Awesome. Maddy, can you show if they go over the cartwheel out? So if you're going to kick over too hard, make sure you cartwheel out. Don't roll out. You don't want to hurt your neck, so you just want to make sure you're always using your hands and landing on your feet. Thanks, guys. All right, we'll go grab a quick drink. Okay, now it's time for us to start some strength. So we're going to go into front support and start our push-ups. So you can either do these on your toes or on your knees if you would prefer. So you're going to go down, keeping your nose in front of your hands and pushing up. So you can try to get to 10, 20 would be awesome, but not too many. And then if you need to, you can go onto your knees. And if that's too hard, you can do a box push-up, so bring your hands in a bit closer. Keep your bottom up and going down with your bottom in the air. But always have your nose in front of your hands. Awesome. All right, we're going to go into a plank now. So you can go on your elbows. Keep your bottom squeezed, belly up nice and strong. Nice. Maddy, can you show a saggy one? So try not to let your belly sag down. You've got to push it up really strong and keep your arms strong. So you want to hold this, try and count to 20 seconds or 30 seconds. If you can beat that, that would be amazing. And then you can relax. Awesome. And then next we've got our caterpillar. So we're going to go hands down and walk out. Strong front support, walk your feet in. So you can walk out and in. So you can do this 5 times, making sure to keep your legs nice and straight when they come in. Awesome. So you can do that on your own. Now we're going to go into a frog balance. So hands down, keeping your knees out and leaning forward and balancing like a little frog. Cool. So you want to make sure you don't land on your head. You can put a pillow in front of you and then come back down. So you want to also make sure that your hands are flat on the ground when you do that one. Good job, guys. You can try to do that circuit a couple of times. You can do it 3 times and just stick to doing 10 of each or more if you can. All right, let's go on to our stretches. Awesome. All right, we're going to start with our cool down now. So we're going to do a lunge. So putting one foot forward, stretching forward, making sure that back foot is straight, front foot pointing forwards and stretching into that. And then stretching your legs straight and reaching your nose down to your knee. And if you can go into splits. If you've never done them before, don't do them, but you can slide slowly into splits if you have done them before. Making sure your hands on the ground, keeping your legs and your hips square. And then you can slide slowly back out. And we're going to go for our other leg. So if you can hold these for at least 15 seconds, if you want to get better with your splits, you can do up to a minute or more. 2 minutes is enough. And then straighten your leg. So keeping that back leg straight and sliding into splits or as far as you can if you can't go all the way. And then pointing that front foot. Can you just show Maddy what it looks like to twist sideways? So try not to fall sideways. You want to try and keep your hips up and forward. Awesome. And then sliding out slowly, always slowly when you're stretching. And then we're going to do our middle lunges. So you're going to go out to the side with one foot and on your elbows. And you want to try and keep your body nice and straight with your legs. So you don't want your bottom too far forward. And then you can do your other leg. So stretching it out. So don't go too far. You want to go so it's stretching but not hurting too much. And then you can do both your legs bent, so froggy. And sitting down in our straddle. So legs out and reaching forward. Point your toes. And I want you to lift your toes up, flex your toes, and count to 10. Awesome. All right, now we're going to work on our arms. So lock your fingers together, roll your wrists around, and in a wave, and go under the wave, and down, and stretching one arm out to the side. I'm going to open the gate, close the gate, and lock it. And holding that for a few more seconds. Other arm, open the gate, close the gate, and lock it. And give your arms a shake. And doing a big seal stretch, so on your belly. And stretching up, feet together. Big arch. If you can try and touch your toes to your head. Go, Maddy! And then you're going to do a lazy cat, stretching backwards. And try and get your armpits to the floor. Good job, guys. All right, we'll see you later. Have a big drink of water. I hope you had fun.
See ya.